Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're going to do a comparison with the Taurus G3C, very popular model for Taurus. A lot of people love the G3C versus the new Taurus GX2. From this perspective, you can see that the GX2 is a little bit larger. Has a 3.38 inch barrel versus a 3.2 inch barrel. Negligible difference right there, just a little bit. When we look at the grip length, we'll see that the GX2 on the right goes a little bit further down because it has 13 round mags versus 12 round mags. Now, the advantage here is with the G3C because it ships with 3 12 round mags versus 2 13 round mags. The MSRP on the new GX2 is $310, and it was produced to be another budget 9mm Taurus handgun. And then the G3C, you're looking at $341. However, if you do a search at what they are actually costing at the gun stores, I did a search with the online gun stores, they're right around the same cost. So we'll have to decide. Now, what's the difference? Well, the grip is longer with the GX2. The grip texturing is super nice. I have to give it to the GX2 for that. This is not bad, nothing wrong with it. It's just the GX2 is a little more ergonomic. The disassemble, no big deal. Okay, both polymer frame striker fire 9mm. The trigger on the G3C is quite a bit different here. Here we have a flat trigger, has that tab in there. It's braking in single action. Now, Taurus calls just about every one of their handguns single action, and this has restrike capability. Taurus G3C, we'll start with the plates. Top. Now the GX2, the trigger was taken from the GX4. And we'll drop that 13 round mag and we'll show clear here. Nice trigger break. I'm giving it to the G3C. I love the GX4 trigger. This does not have restrike capability, but both being single action, I'm giving it to the G3C. Taurus GX2. Let's start with the plates over here. Alright, let's go over here to the rabbit. We'll go down below. As far as reliability goes, I have many more rounds through this. This fired everything at the range, in which I did fire them side by side. This did not like steel case at all. The brass, no problem. Aluminum, no problem. Steel case, forget about it. GX2 Sterling, steel case. One stovepipe, one did not eject. Let's go up top over here. And a failure to feed. And let's try the rabbit here. All right, 3 issues. Taurus G3C, Sterling, steel case. Up top. All right, not bad. Now, will that change? It could, but right now, that's where it stands. Maybe it'll change. I think it will with more rounds through it. It's got a full pick rail here, 3-slot pick rail, a 1-slot Picatinny rail. When we get them on the scale, I want to know, is it a weight difference? Is there enough to persuade somebody to carry one or the other? Well, that too is negligible. It's hardly even noticeable. Even when I grip them both right now, it is not apparent which one is heavier or lighter. Thumb safety, kind of stiff, but once again, a new handgun. Over here, a thumb safety, much easier to manipulate, but this has many more rounds through it. And let's just do a quick disassemble here. I did show clear. You just take this down like a Glock, and that's what you're looking at. A dual recoil spring, captured guide rod here. We're going to pull the trigger first, then we're going to take this lever, just push it down, keep the trigger compressed, and then off comes the slide from the frame. And there is, once again, a captured dual recoil spring guide rod. Is there a big difference there? Well, I guess a little bit, not that much to make notice of. What the main difference that I can tell is at the range. At the range, the recoil impulse on the G3C is much lighter. I noticed that right away, and that's why I wanted to shoot these side by side. It is much lighter, much more accurate with it in my hands. I struggled to figure this thing out. Now, I understand every new handgun needs a little work behind it before you can make an assessment to see or to share its accuracy. I just need some more work with this. It was just more difficult. In terms of trigger reset, here's what we're looking at. The reset right there with the GX2, no problem, easy to do. The G3C, a little softer pull with a reset right there. And that's why I gave it to the G3C. Live firing is where you're going to see the difference. The GX2 is categorized as a entry-level handgun. I really don't know the purpose, given that the street price for each of these is right around the same cost. If I had to choose one, I'm going with the G3C. Based on my shooting impressions, based on the confidence that I have with it, and you may argue that you have more rounds through it. You know that gun better, and that would be a fair assessment. However, the recoil impulse is a little more here. It did not do so great with the limp wrist test, as where this seemed to pass every time. Let's see how it does. And a problem ejecting. Oh! All right, looks like another issue ejecting. You say, well, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of that, man? Well, the purpose of it is to check reliability. And perhaps once this gets some more rounds through it, although I did put, I would say, 4 boxes through it. And it's a little bit, I guess, you know, steel case, aluminum, brass. It was fine with the other two. Steel, nope. But overall, decent handguns. I'm going with the G3C. What I'm wondering, have you checked this out yet? Do you think it's a pretty good handgun? Is it something that you're interested in for right around the same cost? You can get this. Is it worth it to you, or are you sticking with another handgun altogether? If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.